Brand trust is the #1 factor customers give for shopping at their favourite retailers and buying brands, a recent survey said. And a study in the Reputation Institute found that only 15.5% of UK customers believe the advertising that they see, which is slightly worrying, isn't it? And 79% said that they are much, much more likely, if not at all likely, to give their information to companies and brands that they trust.
I guess the effectual trust is probably the one that we measure as a business. That is people's propensity to feel good about us, to believe us, people's propensity to want to hear the good things. But for me, the transactional piece is the moment of truth, the bit that either confirms that you're a good business or you're a bad business. And actually, it doesn't matter how good the things are that we've done up to that point. If we let them down at that point at the front counter, then everything's forgotten.
And for me, I think the word is authenticity. You know, that's what the whole thing is about. You know, you really have to start at the product and what you are and work backwards from there. And if you intend to change anything, I think you have to be very, very sure that it is innately what you are and what you believe in, because you can't act it for very long in this world. If you try and act it and pretend it, you'll get caught out because you won't be authentic to what you really are.
I think you have to do genuine things in the way you do your pricing, your behaviour with customers, your T's and C's and etc. Fundamental things, which I think good agency folks are good at working with clients at. Change your organisation so you deserve to be trusted, so don't crave trust through communications, earn it through behaviour. And then I think our role's to point at it, which is very different to the world I entered 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I think 10% of the decisions create 90% of the outcomes, and people, when they're succeeding, tend to start to think that it's everything they do that's just better than the competition, and it blinds them to the fact that they're getting some big things right, and there's a lot of other stuff that's kind of just hanging off it, really. And I think one could look at lots of examples of that, and it's leaning into the truth, but lean into the truth when you're succeeding, because you might avoid failure.
So we know trust is about authenticity. It's about putting customer at the middle of everything that you're trying to do. It's about sometimes it costing you rather than just making money from it. It's about making sure you have some values, even if you're just getting them from the other people in an organisation. That tweeting is fantastic if you're the chairman of a football club, but is quite tricky if you're not. But I think we all agree that it is vital to the way that you build your brands now and your businesses, and it's something to really consider.